Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're re-diving into one of the most addictive and delicious Korean fried chicken flavors out there. Bburinkle Chicken. If you've never had it, you're in for a serious treat. It's this incredible combination of crispy, juicy fried chicken coated in a magical, savory, and slightly sweet cheese powder. It's pure comfort food, and I'm going to show you how to make it right at home, so it tastes just as good, if not better, than your favorite Korean chicken joint. Forget takeout, because by the end of this video, you'll be a Bburinkle master. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about our star player, the chicken. I'm using about 2 pounds of chicken wings and drum. You can also use boneless chicken thighs, cut into bite-sized pieces if you prefer. The key is to get them super dry. Pat them down thoroughly with paper towels. This step is non-negotiable for achieving that ultra-crispy skin we're all after. Any moisture on the surface will steam the chicken instead of frying it, and we definitely don't want that. Once your chicken is bone dry, we'll season it. We're keeping it simple here, because the cheese powder is going to bring most of the flavor. Just a good pinch of salt and a few grinds of black pepper is all you need. You can also add a little garlic powder, if you're a garlic lover like me. Make sure to toss the chicken well so every piece gets a light coating of seasoning. Let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes to let the salt draw out a bit more moisture and flavor the meat. Now, for the secret to that perfectly light and crispy coating. A mix of all-purpose flour and potato starch. Potato starch is a game changer in Korean fried chicken. It fries up lighter and crispier than just flour alone. I am using a ratio of about half a cup of all-purpose flour to half a cup of potato starch. To this, we'll add a teaspoon of baking powder, which will help the coating puff up and get extra airy and crisp. Whisk these dry ingredients together in a large bowl. Next, we're going to do a double dredging process. Take your seasoned chicken pieces, one by one, and coat them lightly in the dry flour mixture. Shake off any excess. Then, we need a wet batter. In a separate bowl, whisk together 1 egg with about a 1/4 cup of cold water. Dip the flour-dusted chicken into the egg wash, letting any excess drip off. Finally, take it back to the dry mixture for a second. More thorough coating. Really press the flour mix onto the chicken to make sure it sticks. This double coating method creates all those wonderful nooks and crannies that will become incredibly crispy and hold onto that delicious cheese powder later. Place the coated chicken pieces on a wire rack as you go. Don't overcrowd them. While you're finishing up coating the chicken, it's time to get our oil ready. You'll want to use a neutral oil with a high smoke point, like canola, vegetable, or peanut oil. Pour about 2 to 3 inches of oil into a heavy-bottomed pot or Dutch oven. We're going to heat the oil to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. A kitchen thermometer is your best friend here for accuracy. But if you don't have one, you can test the oil by dropping a small bit of batter in. If it sizzles immediately and floats to the top, your oil is ready. We're going to double fry the chicken. This is the ultimate Korean fried chicken technique for maximum crisp. The first fry is to cook the chicken through, and the second fry, at a higher temperature, is what makes it incredibly crispy. Carefully place the chicken pieces into the hot oil. Don't overcrowd the pot. Frying in batches is key. Overcrowding will drop the oil temperature and lead to greasy, soggy chicken. Fry the first batch for about 6 to 8 minutes until the chicken is lightly golden and cooked through. The internal temperature should reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Once they're done, remove them from the oil and let them rest on a wire rack. Let the oil come back up to temperature before you fry the next batch. Once all your chicken has been through the first fry, it's time for the magic second fry. Increase the oil temperature to about 375 degrees Fahrenheit, or 190 degrees Celsius. Now, place the cooked chicken back into the hot oil, again in batches, and fry for another 2 to 3 minutes. You'll see the coating get a beautiful deep golden brown, and you'll hear that satisfying crispy sound. This second fry is what drives out any remaining moisture from the coating, making it shatteringly crisp. Remove the chicken and let it drain on the wire rack. Just listen to that crunch. Now, for the heart and soul of Bburinkle Chicken. The cheese powder. You can sometimes find pre-made Bburinkle seasoning powder at Korean grocery stores. but it's super easy and fun to make your own custom blend at home. In a small bowl, we're going to combine a few key ingredients. The base is cheesy, so we'll start with a 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese powder. You can find this online or in specialty food stores. To that, we'll add 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese for a nutty, salty kick. Next, we need some sweetness to balance the saltiness, so add 1 tablespoon of sugar. For that signature savory, umami flavor, add 1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Finally, a little pinch of salt and a tablespoon of dried parsley for color and a hint of freshness. Whisk everything together until it's well combined. Give it a taste and adjust if you need to. Maybe you want it a little sweeter, a little saltier. It's your Bburinkle powder, so make it perfect for you. The final step is the most satisfying one. While the chicken is still hot from the fryer, transfer it to a large bowl. Sprinkle that glorious cheese powder all over the hot chicken. Be generous. Use a spoon or your hands with gloves on to toss the chicken gently until every single piece is evenly and thickly coated in that magical dust. The heat from the chicken will help the powder melt just slightly and adhere perfectly to the crispy crust. The aroma is just incredible, cheesy, garlicky, and so tempting. And there you have it. Homemade Bburinkle chicken that is out of this world. Delicious. But wait, we can't have Bburinkle without its classic dipping sauce, right? The traditional sauce is a creamy, sweet, and tangy yogurt-based dip that perfectly complements the savory cheese powder. It's super simple to make. In a small bowl, combine 1/2 cup of plain yogurt or sour cream, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of sugar or honey, a squeeze of lemon juice for brightness, and a pinch of salt. If you like a little extra flavor, you can add a finely minced clove of garlic. Whisk it all together until it's smooth and creamy. This sauce cuts through the richness of the fried chicken and adds a whole other layer of deliciousness. And now, the moment of truth. Let's plate this up. Arrange your beautiful, golden, cheese-dusted chicken on a platter. Serve it immediately while it's hot and at its crispiest with that creamy dipping sauce on the side. The combination is just heavenly. You get the loud crunch from the chicken, followed by the juicy, tender meat, and then that explosion of savory, cheesy, and slightly sweet flavor from the powder. Dipping it into the cool, tangy sauce just takes it to a whole new level. This is the perfect dish for a party, a movie night, or whenever you're craving something seriously satisfying. Your friends and family will be so impressed that you made this from scratch. It takes a little bit of effort, but trust me, the results are so worth it. You'll never look at takeout the same way again. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today to make this amazing Bburinkle chicken. I hope you give this recipe a try. If you do, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more delicious recipes every week. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy cooking.